Welcome to all of you who were unable to make the September 17th Food Challenge meeting. Want to make sure that everyone has your supplies that you're going to need. You're going to need an egg, a slice of cheese or ounce of cheese, some sort of bread, salt, pepper, some butter spray, a skillet, spatula, turner, butter knife, bowl, plate, fork or whisk, hair ties, soap, and running water or apron. So you'll want to pull your supplies together so that you can take the food challenge today as we go through. Also, you got from your email some different links that I hope you've looked at that will help you with the challenge today. We did do the American and 4-H pledge. And I want you to think about how you crack your eggs. Do you do it one-handed or two-handed over a bowl or in a pan using a flat surface, rim of a bowl or knife, or another way? In case you're wondering, we're going to talk a lot about eggs today. That's going to be the main ingredient for our food challenge. Let's just do a quick review though on food safety from last week. We want to be sure everything is clean. You want to wash your hands and surfaces often. You want to separate things so you don't cross-contaminate. You want to cook things to the proper temperature. And then if there are any leftovers, refrigerate the items promptly. We want to be sure everyone wears a hairnet or baseball cap or has their hair pulled back because you want it secured so that hair doesn't contaminate your hands or the food. Again, clean your hands with warm soapy water, clean surfaces, and okay, we want to remember, and when we're doing our hand washing, we want to wash when they're dirty and before we eat. We don't want to cough into our hands. We don't want to sneeze into our hands. And you don't want to put your fingers in your eyes, nose, or mouth, which makes up your T-zone, because that's where germs enter and exit your body. So why do we wear our aprons? The main reason is to protect your clothing from stains, spills, dust, dirt, and all that dangerous, yucky stuff, and to keep the germs away from your clothes and off of your food. Remember to separate. You don't want to cross-contaminate foods. Keep raw meats apart from cooked foods. Always wash cutting board and dishes with hot soapy water after they come in contact with foods. And place cooked foods on a plate. Never place cooked foods on a plate that had raw meat. Today, with ours, we want to be sure that we keep our raw egg product away from our other ingredients like the bread or the seasonings. For our eggs, we want to cook them before we eat them. You want to be sure they're firm and not runny. To ensure that, the minimum temperature of 160 degrees Fahrenheit should be reached, so a fried or poached egg would have a firm center. And promptly after you serve, refrigerate any leftovers, and any leftovers containing eggs consume within 2 to 3 days. So remember, clean, separate, cook, and chill. So today, let's start by putting your apron on, your hair up, wash your hands, and prepare your work area. Separate your bread and cheese and spices away from the raw eggs. Cook the eggs before you eat them. They should be firm and not runny. And refrigerate any leftovers. So, are you up for your food challenge? I hope so. Get your adult supervisor now. You're going to create your own main dish using the materials listed. So, grab your ingredients and start cooking. We're going to give you basically take about 10 to 15 minutes to prepare your main dish. After you've prepared your main dish, share with your adult helper how you prepared your dish and what food safety practices you did to keep everything safe, to keep the raw egg from your other foods, to keep from getting burned, and that sort of thing. So this is a good way to practice talking in front of others about what you have done. Our next meeting will be October 1st. We're going to concentrate on equipment safety. And you'll want to have something like a cucumber, yellow squash, or zucchini. Just choose whichever ingredient you want. Tomatoes, a little bit of onion, some cheese, salad dressing, some cooked pasta or rice, and you'll already have cooked this because we don't have enough time to cook it during our session. A peeler, a paring knife, paper towel, cutting board, some single-use gloves, bowl, plate, whisk, hair tie, soap, running water, and apron. So we can't wait to see you on October 1st, and we hope you have a wonderful night, and we can't wait to see you on October the 1st.